Welcome to TowTel Getaway. On this getaway, we travel to the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. We have special guest appearances by Harry, Teresa, and Mark, and celebrity appearances by Keegan and Allie. We started our video by traveling through Louisville, one of my favorite places to visit. Then we traveled around the north side of Knoxville. Then we got on Interstate 40 to travel to Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge. That's not our exit. We're going to continue on I-40 east. We continued on I-40 east through the Great Smoky Mountains, and we got off on Highway 19, went through Maggie Valley, and then got on the Blue Ridge Parkway. This is a beautiful drive. We started the next morning off with one of our favorites, cooking over an open fire. This morning we're having bacon and a cast iron skillet. This is a beautiful campground, and there really weren't too many people staying there for the middle of August. I really expected it to be completely full. Then I decided I'd try something new, cooking hash browns in a cast iron skillet. Unfortunately, the skillet was way too hot. Some of the hash browns stuck to the bottom, while the rest just ended up kind of mushy. Next time I'll just try it on the electric griddle. While I was working on that, my wife was cooking pancakes. After breakfast, it was time to head out and explore. Our first stop was Mingo Falls, just a half-mile down the road. After climbing 161 steps to the wooden bridge at the base of the waterfall, we could look up and see the top. It was a 120-foot waterfall. After a brief hike and a short drive, we decided we were hungry and it was time to head into Gatlinburg for lunch. One of our viewers highly recommended Bennett's barbecue pit.
Doing
Bennett's barbecue for Teresa's birthday. Happy birthday.
I was waiting for someone to do that.
Good stuff. Alright, we're at Bennett's. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Alright. It's a good place.
Good.
Is it like locked down?
No. Oh, he hates heights. Who? Dad.
Oh my.
What?
Huh?
This is really high.
Oh God.
After lunch, we were ready for more adventure. We walked down to the Sky Bridge, but the line was way too long. So we decided to try out Anakista, one of the new attractions in Gatlinburg. As soon as we arrived at the top, we ran into my son's friends, Keegan and Allie.
Hey guys.
You vlogging?
Yeah.
Why?
We have our channel. You need to subscribe to it.
Sorry.
I don't lie. I feel like I'm not a part of this. No. That's awesome.
When we began, swear we had something that would last. Baby, has the feeling passed. Falling in was easy. How do I make it stay? I will never let go of you. Tried and true. Oh, I'll never let go of you. Tried and true. Was I a fool? I know sometimes I may wonder, but I would never leave asunder. Nothing as good as what we have.
I didn't want to lay back and thing and just snap.
What's good is worth the fight.
Anakista is a mountaintop experience with treetop skywalk, zip lines, a lookout tower, flower gardens, a mountain coaster, shops, food, and several other amenities. You can still see evidence of the fire damage from 2016.
Mark, are you making it bounce more on purpose?
I don't know about on purpose. It's never more fun that way.
Can we go back to the start? I'll never let go of you. Tied and true. I'll never let go of you.
Sorry.
Tried and true. Tried and true.
Hey, Dan. Oh, you're facing west, yes.
All right, Bubbles, back up. Oh.
That would be so cool to have that town on the house.
Harry, how was it? John.
Our campsite was on the west side of the KOA campground, but we had family staying here as well, and their cabin was on the east side of the campground, along Raven Fork, which you can see is a beautiful and tranquil setting. The next day we went over to Mingus Mill. This has been around since 1886 and is still in use today as a grist mill. There's a slave cemetery nearby. There's an easy trail that runs along the creek next to the grist mill. At the top of the trail, you can see where the mill race collects the water from the creek. we had an opportunity to listen to several stories from the mill operator, and we found, as it was many years ago, is still a great place to linger. One interesting fact about this grist mill is that it uses a turbine instead of a water wheel. After lunch, we hit the road to Clingmans Dome. Clingmans Dome rests at 6,643 feet. This is the highest point in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. It's also the highest point in the state of Tennessee, and the highest point along the Appalachian Trail. Obviously, we were here more for the experience than the view.
That's the point. You're in a cloud.
Woo. You have noises?
Clingman's Dome. Yep.
Jump on water. This one we would be seeing, guys.
After Mingus Mill, we decided to head back into Gatlinburg for lunch to another viewer-recommended place to eat, Big Daddy's Pizzaria.
Alright, what do you think? Big Daddy's Pizza.
Very good.
Harry, what do you think?
Oh, yeah, I'd do it again.
Well, that's almost gone, so it must have been really good.
Andrea didn't eat any of her crust.
Yeah.
Dang, didn't. Stop. I ate all this crust.
That was good. Those are good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Dough Daddies. Dough Daddies. Good stuff. Yeah. Alright, everybody. What do you think? Big Daddy's Pizza.
very good. Oh,
Very
yeah.
good.
Eating,
Alright.
eating.
Alright. Would you eat here again?
Definitely.
Alright.
Never
Alright.
stop.
On our last day in the Smoky Mountains, we visited Oconaluftee Visitor Center and Mountain Farm Museum. The craftsmanship of the old log homes and barns is astounding, especially when you consider the tools the pioneers had to use at that time. And lastly, I want to leave you with the soundtrack of nature along the Oconaluftee River. But before you go, don't forget to hit that like button or subscribe if you want to see more content like this.